time to go to work. December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Oh, hi, Alma. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that he made me say back in instruction. It's kind of stuck. Huh. I went to school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came back. Wait. Stand up with our hands on our backs when someone walked in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To G. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic duo, right? Yep, those. Ah, seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for what, few months now? I'd be interested if those relationship of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if you don't buy it, it's because you know the because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all the pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care, Gil? How the hell did you even find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Bad touch. Bad touch. Boop, boop. Imagine taking a pic. Dude, I think she's a little over obsessed with her boss. And that's going to be all on the rocks and next. Serve. Here. Who gives these strings their silly names? Usually the ones who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl that keeps laughing over this particular string's name. Yeah, yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car? Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. What was wrong with him? Turns out he was Hey, there's nothing wrong with LARPing. There's nothing that live action RP. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like I love to pretend it's live action role playing. It's like if you want to be like a knight, and it's because it's practically playing like you're playing pretend. It's like shit we used to play as a kid. Like I would like grab a stick and I would be pretending like I'm like I'm like a knight, or like I would grab a gun and then I'll just pretend like I'm shooting someone, something like that. Like, but these are like more like story. It's like RP, but like these have like stories and shit like that. Pretty much RP, but in real life with people that are cringy like you. Oh, I have a lot of fun, dude. Back when I RP'd, really cringe. I can't RP without cringing anymore. Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that, you see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? This bitch did just not talk to Jill like that. My girl, there's no way she just talked to my girl like that. That is crazy. She gonna die. Last night, your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into the closet ages ago. Oh no, she gonna get it. Fuckboy. People have different needs. Fucking Gillian. Fuckboy, what do you mean? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pat your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Oh, ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink. Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. Alright. What is... Like, should I give her a promo? Here you go. Niyuki the rat, Niyuki the bot hunter. Just give me my swords. Just give me my swords. Nope, this looks pretty common to me. But I don't know what the fuck you wanted. I'll take it anyways, but no tip for this one. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, sometimes I feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me a part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep in the routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice_Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech that they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just pretty petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create things. Anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice underscore rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches to its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything as anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet or a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usually boogeyman if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. It's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice underscore rabbit is a thing that exists, but also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks and consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. It's thanks to that damn Alice underscore rabbit thing. I see. Can you just throw some things together? I can, but it... Oh, I could have! I could have just threw some things together. I could have just made them... Oh, but it wouldn't have let me serve it. Yet if it's not one of the stuff on the list, I can't serve it. Or else it throws it away. I thought I was just being dumb. What shall we have on the TV? We need something on the TV. The news. The rabbit. Oh. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter. In fact, there is. Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, no. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I'd registered for the night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. It's just I don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. God damn. Anyway, I'm going to need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. And mixed. There you go. Here. You know Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of the brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So go on a weird whim. They changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. Consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. You meet with your clients, or I don't. It's always from behind, as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters for security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job is done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just the run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things that I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice_Ravage headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. Oh, did he just smack her ass? That's crazy. What a fucking weirdo. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can contain himself when he sees something he likes, kids. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Wow. That was quite the insult. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to my business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. It all together, and we got a beer. I don't think I really like him. The usual. Glad to see that being offended doesn't affect your service. I'm not offended, just irked. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah, oh yeah. That big titty Lenham was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey, kid. Do you think Lenham have... God damn it. Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of... So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering... I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. He should be in horny jail. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the on a Lilum look good? A bunch of guys and engineer wondering if the latest models is good enough. Men, God bless those sons. God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when the other when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom ones. Interesting piece. And even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses and some stuff like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims that they're gonna release to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? All right, kid. Give me that. Give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Bleeding Jane for the horny guy. I'm surprised Patata isn't here. He was hyped for this. I got this day just for Patata and he's not even here. But it doesn't matter. I got a video. How would you Yeah, he was bugging you so much about it. Hey, don't worry, I got a video. I got videos. I think after I finish my stream, I think this is like gonna be like 3 videos worth. Or 4 even. I could push this so hard. So I've heard this Dana Zane's bar. Is this true? God damn, man. It's because I don't because what I could do, I could make a video on each different checkpoint. And I've had like 3 different checkpoints already, so that's like 3 videos on its own. Yeah. Never thought I'd hear that. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West ever again. More so after the incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears. 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered the underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic there too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my 2nd yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Yep, there's another video done.